This is I'm a Muffin, and when I'm not eating bananas, I'm watching Smooth Operator's Joke of the Week.
Hello everybody, Smooth Operator here, and this week's joke goes something like this. There was these three guys that were construction workers working on scaffold on the 20th floor of a building. One was an Irishman, one was a Mexican, and one was a blonde guy. Well, they were sitting down for lunch one day, and the Irishman opens up his lunchbox and says, "Corned beef and cabbage again? If I get this one more time, I'm gonna jump off of this building." And the Mexican opens up his lunchbox and says, "Burritos again? If I get burritos, I'm gonna jump too." And the blonde guy opens up his lunchbox and says, "Bologna sandwich again? If I get bologna one more time, I'm gonna jump off the building too." Well, the next day, the Irishman opens up his lunchbox and he sees corned beef and cabbage. And sure enough, he jumps off the building straight to his death. The Mexican opens up his lunchbox and sees burritos. And sure enough, he jumps to his death too. And then the blonde guy opens up and sees bologna sandwiches. And just like the other two, he jumps straight off the building and right to his death as well. Well, at the funeral, the Irishman's wife was weeping and she says, "If I would have known that he didn't like corned beef and cabbage, I would have never gave it to him anymore." And the Mexican guy's wife says, "I could have gave him tacos, enchiladas, or anything. I didn't know he was tired of eating burritos." And everybody turned to look at the blonde guy's wife, and she says, "Hey, don't look at me. He makes his own lunch."